Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back and welcome back. And if you are new to the channel, hi, my name is Stacy and welcome. I hope you enjoy what you are seeing. So today we are returning, and I say returning because last year I started this. I did an unboxing, I did a kitting up, and I think I did one whip and chat for this item or this painting here, and I want to get back to it. I want to get it done. I still think it'll look great hanging in my kitchen dining room area. This is from Diamond Art Club. I'm going to zoom in. This is the Red-Eared Slider by Linda Howard Bittner. It is a 50 by 63 basically, or 51 by 64. It's 50.7 by 63.9 centimeters, or a 20 by 25 inch painting. And I think it's gorgeous. And if I remember correctly, when I started putting this together, or started to get, unbox this and everything like that, I mean, I had high hopes of getting it done, but then I wound up, just going off the track and not really getting done what I wanted to get done. So all I've done on this whole painting for the last year is just this little section here. Pretty much it. So I already have it kitted up. Like I said, I'm going to put this in a playlist like I do with pretty much all of the ones that I've been doing now. So you'll be able to see the unboxing of this, the kitting up, all that good stuff. But I want to get this done. I have a whole bunch of big diamond paintings that are just sitting there. So I want to get them done. Whether or not they get hung up or whatever, I bought them. I want to be able to enjoy them when I want to. So we are going to get these done. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll get it done this month, but I'm hoping. We are at the beginning of February. It is leap year, because there's 29 days this time around. So hopefully we can get this done, right? So I'm using my green tray by Nix's Notions and my pen from Miss Creations by Danny. Actually, maybe I'll switch. Let's go over to, I haven't used this one in a while. This is the Mardi Gras one that she did. So I'm going to get some wax in this one, or some putty. I've been using putty more. I think it's because the wax that I have is too soft. It seems to do better in weather when I'm not using my heater. I don't know why. It could be hot as hell outside and it'll work way better than when I'm in my house with my heater on. So yeah, so I'm going to use this one. And I do have these actually kitted up in a vial system. This has 50 colors. How many ABs were on this? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 ABs on this one. We have, what ABs do we have? We have 119, and you guys know Diamond Art Club has their own codes for their ABs, but we have this one, 119. We have 129, this beautiful yellow AB. We have 133, just a tiny, tiny bit of 133, this kind of coral orange. And then we have 141, just a tiny bit of that as well, which is that white AB. I think that's all. because I don't see any extra lying around. So I'm just gonna pick a color and we're gonna go, right? So we'll go with this blue one right here, which is this dot. And it's been forever since I've worked out of vials, so trying to do this is kind of funny to me because I've been using the bags, the zip bags, more so than the vials because they take up less space. And I am obsessed with like other crafts, so my craft room is full of just so much stuff. I call it, well, I shouldn't even say it's a craft room. It is a craft room, but it's not like organized or anything like that. It's just kind of all over the place. It's basically my office, my room, because we have our house is a small 3-bedroom house and 1 bath, and it was built in, I think it was 1960, just 1 floor, but so the rooms aren't like big. The master's big. I mean, we have a king-size bed in there and room for a dresser and stuff, but these other 2 rooms are not that big. My husband's got one for his stuff, so like you know, other gaming consoles and stuff like that that we don't use on the regular, and then exercise, like a what is it, like a bicycle, stationary bicycle. And I gotta make sure that I'm gonna zoom out just a tad, just because I'm gonna venture on this side over here a little bit. But yeah, so the rooms aren't that big, the 2 extra rooms. So I want to eventually, we have our backyard is pretty big, you know, for today's standards. And we have a nice porch, back, like patio porch area. I want to, I've been talking with my husband about making it a screened-in porch, because I think that would be the perfect place for a craft room, because I love to be, you know, outside, so to speak, in brighter conditions. And so it would be really nice to be able to craft out there. Now, I don't need to keep all my stuff out there, but it would be nice to be able to have a table out there that I can record in and stuff, because it's so beautiful out there. It would be really, really nice. So eventually, I mean, you know, years down the line, I'm sure, but eventually I'd like to be able to get that set up. I just need a couple more for this out of my vial. But yeah, so I'd like to be able to do that and have a nice open, like kind of outdoorsy area to where I can craft with like a lot of natural light, you know. Let's see, let's go with this down arrow here, and I have no idea. It's been so long since I've even looked at this, so I have no idea why these lids don't want to stay on very well. Down arrow, down arrow. I don't see it. Is this it? Down arrow. Oh yeah, it is. I'm so used to like using the legend on the side and just looking for what number it is, not either like DMC or like the color sequence number. So being 50 colors, this one is number 47 in the 50. So I'm used to looking at that and then pulling the color out from baggies. So having it in my, like looking for symbols is just kind of weird for me. I don't normally do that. This is a pretty green though. What color is this? This is 3818. It's very pretty green. So like I said, I'm going to make a playlist for this. I have 3 videos from last year that I will put in there. We'll put in the playlist. And one of them was the unboxing. So it was an unboxing of this one and, oops, that got stuck to that. This one and another one from Diamond Art Club that were new at the time that I purchased. And both of them are absolutely beautiful. What I would consider springtime paintings. And then after that I did a kitting up of this one, which is a very long video. I will, fair warning, because this had, I remember specifically, this one here had so much static that it was unbelievable. Like, I just don't even know. I was at a loss for words. I think that might be why I kind of was like not wanting to do this one. Even though I wanted to do it, I was kind of put off by it because it had so much static when I was kitting it up. I was so frustrated with it that I honestly didn't even want to look at it afterwards because it was so bad. The static was so bad. If you decide to watch that video, you'll see. I mean, it was just unbelievable. And I think that it might also be one of the reasons why I'm not kitting up in vials that much anymore. I mean, the main reason is because they take up too much space. But getting these out of the little bags, the little bags that they come in, was a pain in the butt. It was not fun at all. So if you want, you go check out that video because it's a long one, but even if you just check it out long enough to see how much of a pain in the butt this was. Yeah, and I don't know, Diamond Art Club, well, it's probably all companies. I'm not going to single them out, but it just seems like they could do something with their machines when they're putting these through, anti-static or something, because, you know, I've done manufacturing. I was in manufacturing for many years, and I understand static happens, things happen, but if you create an environment to where your machines are running, you can reduce, oh, that sucks, you can reduce how much static. I know that there's ways that you can reduce how much static is in these bags. And so, and this goes for all companies. I really think that, you know, they need to invest in ways to reduce static. The Diamond Art Club that I just did, I posted on Friday, that one, the bags had, not all of them, but they had static. It looked like they had punctured some holes in some of the bags, but not all of them. and the ones that weren't punctured were the ones that had static. So I don't know. I just feel like they can kind of evaluate the area in which their machines are to reduce static as they're being packaged. I'm sure there's a way. I'm very sure that there's a way that they could do that. I know what causes the static. I mean, the stuff heats up and, you know, it just winds up causing static. And we used to have it at the job that I had before, even though we were dealing with ceramic, you know, the machines would get staticky. Even with having moisture in the air, because since we were cutting ceramic, you have to cut them with water over the bleeds, or else you just pop a bleed. So, but there's still static because of the heat of the machine, the friction of the machine. And so you can imagine that you've got plastic and resin or whatever it is that you're dealing with these machines packaging these. So there's got to be a way that you can reduce some of that friction, reduce some of that static. Just, you know, just me talking here, but I really think that there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. So how's everybody doing? We're in February now. Valentine's is coming up. I'm not a big Valentine person, because I love spending time with my husband no matter what. And so I think it's kind of a cheesy way. I think that if you love your partner, you should show them every day, not just one day a year. I mean, it is nice. I'm not going to say that it's not nice to have one special day, but it's just not one of those things where I've been overly excited about. So in any event, I told my husband that we didn't have to do anything, and he said that we were going to do something. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. It really doesn't matter to me. You know, we can just sit home and just relax for all I care. Yeah. Alright, so I know that I have more of that over here, but I'm going to switch to another color. Sometimes what I like to do is just put enough in my tray, and then once I empty the tray, I don't refill it. I just move on to another color. Doing that helps me not get bored of one specific color. So I like to switch it up a little bit like that, or at least, you know, make it easy for me not to get bored. So, but speaking of Valentine's, do you guys have any plans? Are you doing anything special? Is it like tradition that you guys do something with your significant other? You know, let me know. I am interested, even though it's not something that I really am like really into. I am interested to see what other people do. I always have been. I'm more of like a people watcher type of person, so I'm always way interested in what other people do, rather than, you know, doing stuff myself. I've just been more of a people watcher my whole life. There are times when, you know, it does bite me in the butt, in the sense of, you know, oh, I wish I was doing this or whatever, that looks fun. But for the most part, I would have to say like 90% of the time, I just am happy that other people are happy. So when I see and hear what other people are doing, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, you know, that kind of thing. All right, we've got this right in here, this that I'm gonna do, which is one of the ABs. So I think I'm gonna use my tweezers on this one just because I don't want to. I just put that that putty in there and I don't want to mess it up with this, so I'm just going to use my tweezers and we're going to put in this AB in here. So it's, you know, it's been a year since I've unboxed this, so I don't remember where all the ABs are going to be in this picture. So, you know, it's kind of like getting a brand new picture again, and I am, you know, excited to see how this unfolds, because it's always fun when you have a canvas that has ABs. It's always fun to see where they put them and how they're used. I will say this, you know, I kind of, you guys probably think I don't like Diamond Art Club that much, because I am very picky when it comes to Diamond Art Club, because I feel like, you know, we're spending top dollar on these, and sometimes I feel like they cut corners. But there are quite a bit of things that I do like from Diamond Art Club. One, I really like the way that they render their pictures. I like the fact that they take time to what feels like they really think out how this is going to look as a diamond painting, and they take time to highlight what's necessary. You know, I really feel like Diamond Art Club does a great job with their rendering. I can't say that for every company out there. Oraloa is my favorite company, but Diamond Art Club, I think, is one of they have a very nice way of rendering their their pictures. I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry, guys. What am I looking for? I'm looking for number 28, which is right here. So I'm always interested to see where their ABs are. I'll be honest with you though, I haven't gone back and like really paid attention to the changes from the original artwork. Maybe I'll do that with this one. But I like the way that Diamond Art Club does theirs, you know, with the bolder lines to section out the main elements of the painting and stuff. And I like it better than, say, what is that? That one company from Germany that does like 200 colors or whatever. They try to make it so true to the actual painting that it's almost ridiculous. I like an artist, or I like a company's interpretation of an artist with their permission, right? With the artist's permission. I like the way that this company, Diamond Art Club, interprets the image from the original artwork. So as much as I kind of rag on Diamond Art Club, I do really like the way that they render the artwork. So I'm since it's been a year since I opened this, I'm interested and excited, honestly, to see what this is going to look like when it's done. Because I really like this image. I think it's really, really pretty. Again, I can show you what it looks like. So I think it's really pretty. So when you're looking at this, you can see, so we're working down here, and you can see the shadows around that flower. And because they don't use like crazy blending, like they don't, this isn't like, you know, 100 feet wide, so to speak. They have to go with what is the best transition from one color to the other. So when you're looking at this down here and you see how you know, this watercolor is multiple colors, you know, the artist did it where there's shading and stuff like that all through there, and you know, you've got more of a distinct under petal of these flowers. Diamond Art Club renders it so that you still know what you're looking at. You still have a flower, you still have an under petal flower, you have your leaf there, you know that this is water, even though it doesn't have as many colors as the original artwork. I think that they render it very well. And there's a lot of companies, usually budget companies, that will just plop a picture on, you know, a canvas, and then what you get is super pixelated because none of it really matches, none of it really works together, you know, at that size. What is it that German company, Diamond Painting Deutschland or something like that? I don't know what it is. They, you know, they have to make it super big. The paintings have to be super, super big in order for them to render it the way that they do it. So I like the more simplistic look of the Diamond Art Club when it comes to their rendering. I think it looks good. So as much as I rag on them, I don't dislike them. I just think that for the money that we pay for these canvases and kits, I think that they should be a little bit more, I don't know, maybe their inspection process should be a little bit better. Final inspection process, so that when it comes to us, we don't have so many hiccups, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Let's see, we're almost at a half an hour. I could probably get a little bit of one more color. Let's do this brown that's in here, which is 44, which is this pretty color here, this 3781. I think that having these sit for a year in these containers probably helped the static, because I'm not really getting a lot of static now. I do see a couple of vials that have still have some static in it, but not as much. Not like it was when I unboxed this or when I kitted it up. It was just unbelievably horrible. So that's good that it's not like that anymore. That makes me feel like, okay, I can get this done. It's not going to annoy me too much. It's not going to annoy me too much. So we're going to finish this little section here. And, you know, this painting won't show up like full painting on my camera where it's at right now. So I'm not I'll zoom out, you know, as much as I can, but you're not going to see the whole painting, but you'll see what I'm working on, at least the area that I'm working on. As you can tell, this is a round drill, so it shouldn't take me too long, hopefully. Like I said, I don't know if I'll get it done before the end of the month or by the end of the month, but hopefully it won't take me forever. You know what I mean? Alright, so I'm going to zoom this out again so you can see. So there's your turtle up there, your red-eared slider. Very, very pretty. So, you know, we're growing this flower right here, which is going to look amazing. We have some of the ABs right here to highlight the side of this petal here. I'm looking, I see the same AB in this petal down here, a little bit in these petals. So it is in all of the petals. This one, it was only in this petal, but you've got a little bit in all of these petals over here. So you're gonna have more of that purple AB there, which is gonna be really, really nice to see. So hopefully next time that you see this, I will have a good amount of this bottom section done and we can progress. Excuse me. I'm excited to see what the turtle's gonna look like when I get up there. But yeah, so thanks for joining me for this. You know, I hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button and leave a comment. Always love to hear your comments, and give me about a week to respond. If you are a subscriber, thank you very, very much, first and foremost. But if you haven't hit that bell button, go ahead and do so. It will let you know when my videos go live. It'll send you a little notification. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. It really does help out the channel, and I would appreciate it very, very much. Okay, guys, so this is, you know, what we're working on now. And, you know, hopefully you'll join me for the following episodes. And yeah, until then, guys, have a great day. Bye.